Showed you something interesting regarding the Titan. So, and this is something you should learn before you do it. Make sure to understand the implication of that. So basically, if you go to the skill tree here, this is the current build. I already changed it quite significantly because of one thing. I wanted to reach, and this is a huge reach here. Go here and reach this area, this star. The reason for that, several reasons. First of all, I wanted to increase the strength attribute, but I don't mean these attributes. These are not important. The only important thing for me was increase attributes percentage. Equip and skill gems have 60% reduced attribute requirements. You won't see it on the screen, but it works. I wish they will fix this. And also 6 here, and 6 here, right? And this is quite significant. And by that, I'm talking about system requirements because I wanted to use this item. Now, I have this one, but this is significantly more damage. The problem is that I don't have any reduction of requirements on the weapon itself, which would be nice in this case. Now, the reason I can't use it is for a reason. The requirements here are 174. But if you look at my character, you can see I already have way more. The reason I can't use it is because of this one. You can wield two-handed axes, maces, and sword in one hand, triple attributes requirements of weapons. This means that basically right now with the character, I can enjoy really high damage with the two-handed mace and also use a shield. I don't need to make this, drop the shield in order to use it, of course, without it. The problem is that I only triple the requirements. In this case, if it was this weapon, it was 330, right? But I mean, it is 330. But the thing is that I already had more. I have more than that, 351. But if I want to use this weapon, this is 174. So I need to reach like more than 520, something like that, in order to. This is huge increment. And this is crazy, and this is the reason I wanted to get there. Now I actually did that. I actually changed that. First of all, I get some items that can really make it possible. First of all, I have this one which has 70% increased strength. Well, before we get into that, just if you go to the passive skill tree, you can see that for the Titan, you go here because this one has 40% increased strength. And this is another 4% with 4%, all right? And you also have 50% increased effect of small passive skills. So it allows you to do that. Now, eventually, you probably need to do it if you don't get a reduction on the weapon because you're going to get high tier weapons which have higher requirements, all right? But again, the question is whether to do it now or whether to wait. I said wait. Because you need more points in order to do that. Get more experience and then go for it. Maybe you're gonna get other items that have more strength for your character, like this is 23, for example, or other ones that enables you to do that. All right, much easier and quicker. And I tried to do that, but this was really messy. Another item, by the way, that I used. Yeah, so I have this one as well, which as you can see here, 30% increased strength. All good, but it comes with compromises like no life regeneration, so I need to change things that I already have now. So you need to change a bit, you need to add strength other ways. This has 30 strength that can help, of course, which is nice. So you need to work around and basically break your current build in order to get there if you want to get her first. So yeah, so basically I did that. I changed completely, and then when I played, it felt slow and really bad. Yeah, the damage was much higher, but the thing is that it wasn't good enough because other things I needed to cut it off in order to get to this tree, and while trying to stretch to get there, I gave up so many things in the way. Yeah, of course, straight out of the bat, the damage was much higher, but at what cost? So you can see the changes that I made to the tree. This is just spending too much on traversal in order to get to something. Like, it's not too much if you get the points and really want to amplify the damage several times more, of course. And it can also help you, of course, when you want to use certain gems, for example, skill gems, because you're going to amplify also other things, dexterity, intelligence, everything on the way. This can be useful, but it's kind of a more towards later. Right now, it's better to invest in points that are close together and kind of tight your build in order to survive and deal good damage. And later on, when you get more points, invest it in anywhere you like. Right now, we just traversal. Even now, when I'm doing tier 14, tier 15, it's just still not good enough. Because every change, because I'm still missing points, every big change will cost me to kind of break my build. And when you stretch, you lose everything. Speed, for example, durability, strength, you lose lots of things that actually make your build so good because it was relatively tight in an area. Of course, you can traverse, just spending several points, like 5-6 points to get to a certain place. But these 5-6 points can be very useful in order to, for example, increase your armor and do other things that synergize very well with the items that you have. So the moment I got there and I tried it out, I didn't even need to fight. I told myself, I don't want to do that. This is enough. It took me like several seconds to understand that I just gave up too much. So this is a lesson learned. Although you can use, again, high tier items if you're using a Titan, if you get a drop with a system requirements reduction, this is like the best you have because you're going to traverse there. Although there's some cool things there close by as well, and you can pass through 2 gem sockets, which is jewel sockets, which is also nice. Still, it's too much early on. I mean, I got some nice gems that I wanted to use, but this is not for right now. And that's it, just sharing my my frustration trying to do something that didn't work. But again, we learn from experience that I wanted to share with you. Thanks for watching.